Are you lonely? Our fingers dancing
Hey guys and girls, I'm back, and today I will be showing you how to make a Twixtor edit just like this one. So, what you want to do is first, obviously, you gotta sync up your clips with the beat marker. I'll just show you the clips on the song I'm using.
Are you lonely? Our fingers dancing
Alright, so obviously, for this tutorial, you're gonna need Twixtor plugin. So, search up, go to your effects, it's somewhere over here. Revision plugins, then put on Twixtor Pro. Okay, so this is fairly simple. So for just a basic Twixtor, I mean, there's a lot of ways to do it. I'll just show you the beginner way, and it still looks good on most clips. Obviously, there's some clips that you're not good with Twixtor, but you gotta find the right ones and you'll be good. So I'll show you some settings you can use. So just watch my screen. We'll type in 8 as a frame rate. We'll type image prep, we'll go contrast, edge enhance, and then we'll keep this. We'll put this on motion weighted. Or no, sorry, on blend. And this one you change to forward. And then for this button, main background layer settings, just change the sensitivity to 100. And so here's where most people get stuck, is the speed. Because sometimes if you just change the speed, normally, it might mess up your clip. But what you're going to want to do is put one keyframe, click the keyframe button, and then press U, move the keyframe back frame, and then click the speed that you want. So 30. I usually use 30, but you could use whatever speed you want. Okay, so after this step, you're going to want to, after you put the speed you want, you're going to extend your composition like this. And you want to pre-comp, Control-Shift-C, and you're going to move all attributes into new composition. Okay, after you've done that, what you're going to do is you're going to cut your clip again, and then you're going to go to the start of your clip, right click, press time, and then enable time remapping. So what you want to do, this is how you can get the time remapping Twixtor. So what you want to do is the first frame of your clip is going to be this time. So obviously, so look, it's saying at this point it's going to be at this scene. And so what you want to do is you want to go to the end of the clip. Oh, we can see it. See at the beginning of the clip is warping just a little bit, because sometimes the beginning of the clip warps a little bit. You can move this up. There we go. And then at the end of the clip, you're going to want to. So at the end of the clip is where you want that remap to end, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to see this time. You're going to drag it to the point you want it to be. So you keep dragging, keep dragging. This will make it either faster or slower depending on how far you drag it. So basically, like, you could drag it to a certain point. Say I want it to where like Toka's head is like right in the middle. I can remap it to this point right here. But for this combo, I'm just going to remap it a little bit more so we get to this part. Alright, so after you do that part, what you're going to do is you're going to highlight your keyframes by dragging your mouse over them, creating like a box in After Effects. You're going to highlight them and you're going to press F9. After you do this, you're going to go to the graph editor. And then don't press the fit to scale, because when you press that, it's going to be really hard to edit. So we're going to do zoom in manually with this little slider. And I say that's about good. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to put this one up and this one down. Like normally for a scale, you go like this, but you're kind of going to pull both ones down. It's going to make it so, see right here, so it's going to go fast in the beginning, slow, and then go fast at the end. So watch this remap. We could turn down. We could remap it a little bit less, because it's a little fast. And after you do that, you could adjust the graphs. And keep in mind, Twixtor was going to make your After Effects slow. And then after you get that clip, you're going to want to pre-comp it. And then you could even copy that Twixtor. So go into pre-comp, Control C, and then paste it to your other clip like this. Okay, so once you have your clips Twixtored and remapped, we can add one more thing, which is some blurs. So what you want to do is you're going to create an adjustment layer with Control Y. You're going to put it over 2 clips, so whatever 2 clips you want the blur to be on. And then what you're going to add is an effect called Bcc Lens Blur. OBS, this one. You're going to have to download BCC plugins for this one. And then what you want to do is you want to turn this thing called the gamma up all the way. And then in the middle of the 2 clips, I'd say you could probably add like a, let's say 20 blur. You press keyframe, and what you want to do is put it, and then you're going to go to the middle of the first clip, press 0. If you also want it to start on the clip, then you're going to have to put on 20 as well. And then same thing for this middle of the clip, 0, and the clip 20. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go into this, highlight all keyframes, press F9, the graph button, and you're just going to graph it as shown. Just kind of like scales, but not as steep. And this, and this. And then what you're going to do is you can duplicate it. Right? Oh shoot, not the. You duplicate the adjustment layer, and you can put it on another clip. You pull this up. Obviously, you're going to have to change the keyframes for the different clips, but and let's see here. I can line it all up. This in the middle. Put this right here. The start of the clip. And same thing. Put this around the middle. And then last frame. And then you're going to go back into here. Make sure all the graphs look good. Oh, these look good. And there we go. Just add that to every clip, and you should be good. And last but not least, you're going to want to put a CC on your edit, a color correction, link a bio for my CCs. Boom. And then actually there's one more thing you can add also. Just some black bars to make it look nice. So put layer, solid, and this. And then you put CC jaws. And then put the completion to 90. And then was it height? Yeah, put the height to 0. And then you're set. Thanks everyone.
Are you lonely?